live stream. So this will be an interesting experiment. I don't know if any of you will actually end up watching this live, but today I will be showing off Legacy Laser Optimus Prime with his repro labels that I got in the mail a couple days ago. And the trailer, as you can see, is much more impressive than it was in the, well, without it. Just imagine this all gray. Very boring. Very, very boring. But just the price I paid, the trailer alone was worth it. But there are some stickers, like for the windows, those were originally like a translucent bluish. But instead, now it's just stickers. Granted, you can't see through it, but I think it's a little better than just seeing inside up in there. So that's about it for the truck mode. There wasn't a whole lot of stickers for the truck. I mean, there's like his kneecaps, some other things, some tail lights, and then the headlights. I do like the headlight stickers because, I mean, I don't know why they didn't just paint those yellow, but they didn't want to do that, I guess. But yeah, it shows, it's definitely, it's not exactly identical to the original G2 Optimus Prime, which I never actually owned, but it is very reminiscent of that, with him firing a hose gun, something. I'm pretty sure it's a gun. Optimus Prime Octane. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. And then there's the G2 Autobot emblem. And, of course, I mean, since this is live, I can't exactly just, you know, cut to it being in its base mode, but there are some stickers for the base mode. As you can see, there is a bunch of stickers. There's weapon storage. There were some stickers for the sword. There are some for the front and back, at least for the blade itself. It would have been nice if there had been some more silver stickers for the other side, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, as long as you only have it from that direction. And then here's the axe, which also had some stickers. Not a whole lot, just giving it, I guess, a little more metallic blue. And then, of course, this, you know, collapse down, rotate that around. And then you have the claw. There's no stickers for the claw, although I don't know how well those would actually stay on. And then there's all these stickers right there that look pretty nice. And then some stickers back there. And then stickers here on this little ramp, which is kind of silly considering that it doesn't really go anywhere. And then on the other side, you have stickers right here. I guess because it's like a base mode, so obviously there, I guess, would be consoles and stuff. And then a bunch of internal hoses and stuff. So that looks pretty cool. It took a while to apply all these, but it was, I think, worth it in the long run. I quite like the way it turned out. Although I feel like the internal stickers for the trailer is just icing on top of the cake, I suppose. Because, like I said, the main reason I wanted it was for the picture of Optimus Prime. So, yeah, there's for more stickers, there's something that's Western Star. I'm not sure if that was on the original one. Then Optimus Prime is what said there was an Autobot emblem here instead. I was thinking about putting the G2 Autobot emblem, but I also looked at, because when it comes to repro labels, there's a lot of optional things you can do. And there was a thing where you could put the G2 Autobot emblem, but I decided to do that because it's more accurate to the original toy. Just like with the knees and some other parts you'll see in the robot mode, and also like with the shoulder cover things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get him transformed. This will take just a little bit longer. I mean, possibly, because I would just skip ahead, but since this is live, there's no, you know, editing on my editing app, or you know, cutting or intro or anything like that. So this is just raw, I guess, fired from the hip, whatever you want to call it, video making. So yeah, just do this. I mean, and if you want a more detailed, more fully on camera, better review transformation, I just recommend looking at my review of this figure. And yeah, take a look at it for yourself. Now, of course, if you end up watching this later and not live, of course, you can just jump around to where you want to go, so that you don't have to just listen to me ramble while trying to fill up the what's it called, the space, the time with so there's no awkward silences and all that. Although it doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm really talking to anyone, just making a video that people may or may not watch live, which is fine. I mean, I'm not a huge YouTuber, so obviously I'm not going to necessarily get a bunch of live views, but it's something interesting to try out. It's a feature of YouTube that I've been meaning to try out, but it's like, but not being able to edit anything, it kind of makes you a little anxious. As well, if I say something silly or stupid, and then I just make a complete fool of myself, which I tend to do on a normal basis, regardless of how I edit my videos. So here we have him in his robot mode. Let's tilt the phone up just a little bit. Yeah, I got a newfangled flip phone thing, so I can tilt the camera or have it folded in half, and yeah, do it that way without a tripod. Like I said, just experimenting a little bit. So his face, let's see. Okay, there we are. Let's just lift this up. His face, there's an optional sticker for the faceplate, which looks absolutely shiny, very chrome. It's okay. I was debating whether or not to put it on, but it's like, well, worst case scenario, I can just always remove it, and it'll just be the standard silver faceplate. But what I really like is the option for the eyes. Unfortunately, I messed up the spare stickers, or you could say these are the spare eye stickers, because one of them just fell off before I had a chance to get it properly on there. So once these fall off, if I don't lose them, I might just have to glue them on, or just better yet, get some yellow paint and paint his eyes, because the eyes beforehand, they were not very distinguishable from his face. And then there's some stickers on the side of his head, which, if you remember from the review, his head does not turn and it doesn't really want to stay on, but you'll see the sticker on the side. And then he has a couple stickers up there. And then I know it's very corny, cheesy, whatever you want to call it, very G2, but his chest says Optimus Prime. I could have gone with the cab style windows, but my thought process is that G2 Optimus Prime, that wasn't supposed to be the cab, that's just supposed to be some detail on his chest. So having to say Optimus Prime like that isn't the biggest deal. And besides, like I said, wanted to be more toy slash, well, G2 is just a rerun of the original show, so it's just new toys, so I want it to be more toy accurate. Yeah, and then stickers on his forearms. Let's go ahead and get his hand rotated around. The kneecaps, and then there's also stickers in there for those. And then inside here, because I remember complaining in my review that it was just one solid piece of plastic, this gives makes them look a little more individual rather than just one solid piece. Let's see, is there anything other stickers I'm forgetting? Oh, and under his kneecaps, they can flip these out, which honestly is a bit of engineering I wish that they had changed a little bit for this guy, rather than just completely reusing the Siege Optimus Prime kneecaps. Like, even Earthrise, they should have re-engineered that, because that's completely pointless. Anyway, but I like how they put stickers to make it look like there's more hidden missiles. It just doesn't feel like that flips out for no reason. So I think that actually is kind of cool. And then that's about it for the stickers for Laser Optimus Prime. So let's go ahead and bring in Legacy Kickback. And here we have Legacy Kickback. There was a sticker that you could put on his chest that covered that up. If it wasn't for, if this part was flat, I might have decided to cover this one up and then put one of their Decepticon stickers right there, because that would have made them more toy accurate. But considering that it's raised up in here, I didn't really think I could fit Decepticon a sticker on there and get it to stay. So I was like, I'll just leave it more cartoon accurate. Although a lot of these stickers are meant to make it look more toy accurate, but I do love these stickers. It does make him pop a little bit more. There isn't really any stickers on him that aren't visible in robot mode, so I'm not really going to bother with transforming him to show what's different. Oh yeah, and then he does have is just like a metallic chromish or red chrome visor sticker, which I quite like. There's a spare too, so hopefully I won't have to use it, but it does kind of hide the little imperfection that was painted on its visor. And then he has these stickers on the side, which makes it look like a little bit more like he had like bug eyes. I know they're not meant to be bug eyes. It just looks like something on the side of the head, but it at least there's more than just yellow rubbery plastic with no detail. Yeah, the stickers that go right here on the wings right here. This side you can see I kind of messed it up because I wasn't sure exactly how to put it on. That's the only problem with repro labels is that they're not necessarily the best at showing you how it's supposed to be done. And they tell you because it's hard to look at one picture and then swap to another one. Focus, focus. Okay, it's not wanting to focus, but the other arm, I got it on much better. As you can see, it's looks very nice, which is really frustrating. I kind of messed up the other side, but it's not the biggest deal, and I guess it gives it a more toy, put on your own stickers feel, like from way back when. And then there's stickers here, multiple stickers down here. This one was a three-parter sticker to make it stay on better because of this little seam, I guess, or edge. I kind of wish they might have done that up there because you can see there's this little seam right there, but it's not that big of a deal. But then again, maybe it says it's a larger sticker and less likely to get messed up by that. And there was no stickers for his weapons, so I'm not going to bother showing off the clip-on wing accessories. So that's about it for this update of Transformers Legacy Laser Optimus Prime and Legacy Kickback. If you'd like this update and you'd like to see more of this type of thing in the future, whenever I get upgrade kits or repro labels for these figures, just, I guess, like, subscribe, and let me know. Thanks. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.